Ryan from AccuTune Off-Road, and we're going to finish part 2 of our piston discussion. So we're going to go over linear, digressive, and progressive shock curves and how we make various pistons produce those curves. So first, this is a linear piston that I designed at a previous employer, and what makes it linear is it just got a nice flat face to it. And then this is a digressive piston. This is the piston that I started my career with, and you can see it's got a nice outside surface here where the disc seals, and then it's got a flat interface here where we change the preload of the disc. We'll show you a little bit more about that later here. And then finally, this is the Fox 4.4 piston out of Rowdy Max 2016 Baja 1000 winning truck. And this is a linear piston, again flat surface, but with external bypass, they've turned this into a progressive damping curve. And then we'll show you some other techniques to accomplish the same thing. So here we have our linear drawing, and you can see nice flat face. We got some flow ports here, and we have a bleed hole here, a relatively small bleed hole, and then we have a pyramid stack of discs. So each disc is getting smaller in diameter, and then oftentimes these discs are really close in thickness, but the reality is as long as you've got a pyramid stack, this is going to act pretty linear. You can only make small changes by messing with the diameters. Moving on, we have digressive. So here on the outside, you can kind of see the outer ring I was showing you, where it's raised taller than the inner diameter here. And this inner surface is about 15 thou different from the outer ring. And then by using these preload discs down here, you can adjust how much preload, and that's going to change the breakover point of that curve. So it's one of the many tuning tools that we can use to get the performance we want. And then on top of that, we have a pyramid stack, which again is just the smaller diameter discs as you go down. And then finally, we have progressive pistons. And so when these are used with a pyramid stack, you'll get a progressive curve if you've got an external bypass or internal bypass shock. We use them quite frequently with a linear piston, and this is the AccuTune double flutter stack. So we've got low speed and high speed compression tunability that is separate. And a lot of times when we do this, it's just very minorly progressive. Sometimes it's even linear. It just depends on the exact needs of the vehicle. But a pyramid stack combined with these flutter discs can make a progressive curve. And then the other way to do it is to make giant bleed holes. So if you have many bleed holes and giant bleed holes, it's sort of like a bypass but internal in the piston. We don't generally recommend that because there's some other problems that can happen. But this is a good idea to give you guys an idea of what to expect out of each of these and how you can tune them to get the performance that you're looking for out of your shocks. So thanks for watching our video. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, or check us out at AccuTuneOffroad.com.